Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom TV. Hey man, let's talk about something real something that hits hard and leaves a mark. Have you ever felt that gut-wrenching ache of losing someone you genuinely cared about? Maybe she walked out of your life, started pulling away, or just drifted off into the ether without giving you a clear reason why. It's the kind of pain that keeps you up at night, replaying every moment in your head, wondering what you could have done differently. Your first instinct might be to chase her down, blow up her phone, beg her to come back, or overthink every little detail of what went wrong. But here's the brutal truth. Doing that will only drive her further away. It'll make you look desperate, and desperation kills attraction faster than anything else. So what's the move? How do you get her back, or better yet, become the kind of man she'll regret ever walking away from? The answer lies in an ancient philosophy that's been guiding guys through tough times for over 2,000 years, Stoicism. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Stoicism sounds like some dusty old school philosophy for guys in togas, not something that applies to modern dating or heartbreak. But hear me out. Stoicism isn't just for Roman emperors or bearded thinkers. It's a practical, no-nonsense way to take control of your life, especially when things feel like they're spiraling out of your hands. It's about focusing on what you can control: your mindset, your actions, your growth, and letting go of the stuff you can't, like her decision to leave. When you apply Stoic principles to your situation, you don't just stand a chance of winning her back, you become a stronger, more magnetic version of yourself, whether she comes back or not. Let's break it down with a clear, actionable strategy that draws on Stoic wisdom to help you reclaim your power and rebuild your life. First things first, if she's pulled away, the absolute worst thing you can do is chase after her. I get it, man, it feels counterintuitive. When you care about someone, your instinct is to fight for them, to show them how much they mean to you. You might think, if I just text her one more time, if I just explain how I feel, she'll see I'm worth it. But here's the cold, hard reality. Chasing screams weakness. Every desperate text, every pleading call, every attempt to prove your worth chips away at her respect for you. Women, people in general, are drawn to strength, not neediness. And strength isn't about flexing your biceps or having a loud mouth. It's about emotional control. The kind of quiet confidence that says, I'm good, with or without you. This is where Stoicism comes in like a lifeline. The Stoics, like the Roman emperor Marcus Aurelius, understood that clinging to things outside your control, like someone else's feelings, only leads to suffering. Marcus wrote in his private journal, Meditations, that you've got power over your own mind, not external events. Realizing this gives you strength. In other words, you can't control whether she comes back, but you can control how you react to her leaving. So what's the move? Go silent. Give her space. Stop texting. Stop calling. Stop liking her Instagram posts. I'm not talking about playing games or being manipulative. This isn't some pickup artist trick. This is about reclaiming your dignity and showing her that you're not fazed by her absence. Here's why this works. When you stop chasing, you flip the script. She's expecting you to come running after her, to beg, to grovel. When you don't, it throws her off balance. She starts to wonder, why isn't he reaching out? Has he moved on? Is there someone else? That curiosity, that uncertainty, is what sparks attraction. It's basic human psychology. People want what they can't have. Epictetus, another Stoic heavyweight, said it best. It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you respond to it. By choosing indifference, you're showing her and yourself that you're a man who doesn't crumble when things get tough. That's the kind of strength that's magnetic. Let me paint a picture for you. I had a buddy, Mike, who went through a rough breakup a couple of years back. His girl left him out of the blue, and he was a mess, calling her non-stop, showing up at her place with flowers, the whole 9 yards. Predictably, she got colder and colder, even blocked him on everything. I sat him down and told him to cut it out. Go silent, I said. Focus on you. It wasn't easy for him, but he did it. Radio silence for a month. Guess what? She reached out, curious, asking how he was doing. That space made her miss him, And more importantly, it gave him time to rebuild himself. That's the power of stepping back. Now that you've stopped chasing, it's time to shift your focus inward. The best way to make her regret walking away isn't to make her jealous, or rub your success in her facets to genuinely become a better version of yourself. This isn't about petty revenge, it's about self-respect. The Stoics were obsessed with self-improvement, not for the sake of impressing others, but for the sake of levi a virtuous, fulfilling life. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said that luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. If you want her to come back or if you just want her to be ready for whatever comes next, you've got to prepare yourself by becoming a man of value. What does that look like in practice? It's about focusing on your purpose and building a life that doesn't revolve around her. Women are naturally drawn to men who have ambition, drive, and a clear direction. So, ask yourself, what's your mission? Maybe you've been meaning to start that side hustle, go back to school, or finally chase that dream job. Now's the time to dive in. Channel that heartbreak into fuel. Hit the gym. Nothing boosts your confidence like feeling strong and looking good. Pick up a new skill, read books, meditate, learn something that makes you sharper. Expand your social circle, go out, meet new people, build connections. The goal here isn't to make her jealous, it's to show yourself that your happiness doesn't depend on her presence. I'll give you another real-life example. My cousin James got dumped last year, and he took it hard. Instead of wallowing, he decided to use the pain as motivation. He started lifting weights, got into jiu-jitsu, and doubled down on his freelance graphic design business. He wasn't posting about it on social media to show off, was just grinding. 6 months later, he was in the best shape of his life. His business was taking off, and he had a whole new crew of friends. When his ex saw him at a mutual friend's party, she couldn't believe the transformation. She started texting him again, saying she missed him. But here's the thing, by then, James wasn't sure he even wanted her back. That's the beauty of this approach. You become the prize, not her. Here's where the magic happens. When a woman sees that you've moved on and you're thriving without her, it triggers something primal. She starts to second-guess her decision. She might reminisce about the good times, compare you to the other guys she's been meeting, and wonder if she made a mistake. This isn't about manipulation, it's about human nature. People are drawn to what they perceive as high value, and nothing screams high value like a man who's unbothered, confident, and living his best life. So, what do you do if she reaches out? First, don't jump at the chance to get back together. I know it's tempting. You've been missing her, and now she's texting you out of the blue. But if you come on too strong, you'll undo all the work you've put in. Instead, play it cool. Respond calmly, keep things light and positive, but stay in control. Don't bring up the past and ask why she left or try to rehash old arguments. Let her feel like she's rediscovering you. Make her work for your attention. This is where the attraction starts to rebuild. She'll see that you're not the same guy she left. You are stronger, more confident, more in control. Let's break this down into a clear game plan you can start today. First, cut off all unnecessary contact. If she's the one who left, let her feel your absence. Don't text, don't call, don't stalk her social media. Next, rebuild yourself. Work on your health, your confidence, your mindset. Live your life like she's never coming back. Ironically, that's what makes her more likely to reconsider. If she does reach out, don't rush in. Stay calm, confident, and composed. Finally, let her prove she deserves a second chance. A high-value man doesn't just take back someone who disrespected him without seeing real effort on her part. Here's the kicker: even if she doesn't come back, you've still won. Why? Because you've used this heartbreak as a springboard to become a better man. Women are naturally drawn to guys who exude confidence, purpose, and emotional control. But more importantly, you'll feel better about yourself. Heartbreak isn't a dead end, it's a chance to rebuild stronger. The pain you're feeling right now, it's fuel. Let it drive you to grow, to improve, to become the man you were always meant to be. At the end of the day, this isn't just about getting her back. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from within, from mastering your emotions, focusing on what you can control, and letting go of what you can't. Whether she comes back or not, you'll have the power to decide what's best for you. Maybe you'll realize she's not the one for you after all. Maybe you'll meet someone new who's a better fit. Or maybe she'll come running back, and you'll get to choose whether she's worth your time. Either way, you're in the driver's seat now. Follow these Stoic principles, and you'll not only heal from this breakup, you'll come out of it stronger, wiser, and more attractive than ever. If this resonates with you, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Have you tried any of these strategies? What's worked for you? And if you want more practical, Stoic-inspired advice for navigating life's challenges, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep growing together. Because real strength isn't about winning her back, it's about becoming the man you were always meant to be. If this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that will help you create the life you truly deserve. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.